Hi, I'm Terry from Bed and Biscuits boarding and training facility, and this is Pepper. He's done really good. He's still young, I believe, and I just used him just a small thin leash, nothing big, and you can use any kind of collar. I didn't use like a training collar because it's kind of harsh for a little guy like him, and he really doesn't need it. But we're going to go through about 4 or 5 different exercises. Do heel on leash, sit, stay, down, stay, and recall. And I use all the hand signals as I go along. I'll go through them right now. To sit is just bring your hand up like this to sit, okay? To stay is put the palm of your hand in his face. Doesn't matter how far you are, tell him to stay. And as long as he's looking at you, he knows that that means stay. So you got sit, stay, and then when you call him, bring your hand to your chest as you call him. Tell him to come, and bring your hand to your chest. When you want him to lay down, just kneel down beside him and put your finger right to the ground and tell him down. Try not to tell him these commands too many times over and over, like tell him to sit, 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 sit a bunch of times. If it's like a small child, they'll not take it very serious when you tell them once or twice. They know they got a bunch more times to be told before they can be made to do it. So what I do is I tell them 2 times, 3 at the very most, then I make him do it, okay? When we return, we'll start out with a heel on leash. Okay, through all these exercises also, the dog will be at your left side. Dog will always be at your left side. That's the way I trained him. So if you put him over here on the right side, he may not listen to you nearly as good, or he may be trying to fight to get over here to the left side of him, okay? Okay, come on, Pep, sit, come on, good boy. So when you start out with him in a sit, take your first step, tell him to heel, and he should walk along beside you. When you stop walking, he should sit. Sometimes he lays down in the grass. As long as he stops walking when you stop, that's what we're looking for. Okay, ready? Come on, Pep, heel. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Pepper. And when you stop, he should. Pepper, sit. Good boy. Pepper, heel. When you stop, sit. Usually you don't have to tell him to sit, but if you do, just bring your hand up like that. Sit. Come on, Pepper, sit. Come on, sit. See, I told him twice he didn't do it, so I just make him do it. Good boy, stay. Exercise finished, good boy. Okay, this is gonna be Pepper sit, stay. Again, he's gonna be at your left side. And he likes to lay down a lot in the grass. I think he likes to sniff and play around. But we're going to do the sit, so the hand signal to sit, just bring him up like this. You're going to tell him to stay, and you're just going to walk away from him just to the end of your leash, this far, and tell him to stay just for a few seconds. Then you're going to return back to where you started from. Let's see how he does. Come on, Pep. Sit. Sit. Come on. Sit. Good boy. Stay. Reinforce word stay. Stay. Good boy. Stay. 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 Exercise finished. Praise your dog. Good boy. Okay, his down stay is going to be exactly like the sit, but you're going to put him in a sit. Start out like this at your left side. You're going to turn to face him. You're going to point right to the ground and tell him to down. Okay, down. He likes to down, so that's good. But even if he's on his back, that's fine. But when you stand up and you back away from him, reinforce the word stay, or he's going to try to follow you. Stay. 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 Exercise finished, and praise your dog. Good boy. Okay, his recall. Going to put him in a sit like he is now. Hand signal to stay as you back up slowly away from him, reinforcing the word stay, so when you back up, he doesn't try to follow you. Then you're going to bring your hand to your chest and tell him to come, and he should come. Hopefully sit at your feet, but we're trying to get him to the point when he's off leash. When you call him, he comes to you. So sit, stay, stay, stay. Exercise finished. Good boy, and praise your dog. Okay, for a conclusion, Pepper's done really well. He doesn't jump on me, because I've taught him not to jump on me, but anybody that allows him to jump, he's going to continue to jump on him. So the trick, I think I told you before when you're here visiting him, the trick is the person that he's jumping on has to be the one reprimanding. I just tell him off. Down means to lay down like he's doing now. You point your finger to the ground and tell him down. But when he's jumping, put your hand out and tell him off. And really keep him down. And then if he really just won't stay off from you, he's excited you just got home or whatever, and come down to him and just hold him down and do all your petting right here like this. And keep him down. The more you stand up like this and let him jump, a little dog like this, let him jump on your legs. And he's hard to reach, you have to, so I just kneel down and hold him down there. Don't let him jump on you, and eventually he will stop. But everybody's got to do that. Everybody in the family, anybody that comes to your house, don't let him jump up on their lap or on their legs unless you don't mind it. It's up to you. But he's a small dog. Some people don't mind it. Bigger dogs, it's more of a problem. He's done really good going in and out of doorways. I put him in a sit, tell him to stay, just walk. I walk through the door first, then I do a recall and tell him to come, and he comes through the door after me. He does pretty well with it. Coming out, he's a little more excited. Going back in, he sometimes does a little better going back in. But if you're consistent with that at home, you going through the doorway first shows him that you're the dominant one and you're the boss and you're in control. It will help you, little things like that. When you feed him, put his bowl down, make him sit and stay, hold him in place, tell him to stay, put the bowl down, then release him, say okay or eat or whatever you want to do. All those little things help you to where he believes that you're the alpha in the pack, and he will listen to you when you try to teach him things a lot better down the road. Okay. So he's done really, really good. Thank you very much. Good boy, little man.